This has always been one of my favorite. This thing is so massive. It's such a beautiful base. Of course, it's cut, but whatever. We're gonna head into this side over here. As you can see, everything in here is connected. Right up to the road. Well, mind you, that road is, there's woods on both sides, deep woods. So people get in their mind like, oh, there wouldn't be anything near a road. Nothing's changed just because we slapped some pavement, right down the center. So some people might hide the fact that they're so close to civilization. I want to make it a point that people understand and see that. I want you to see how close the interaction and the things can be. Look at that. So look at that huge bend, and then there's one right behind it. You see it right here? That goes up and tucks under that. You're gonna see that 100 times over. This one snapped and goes under the log. You're gonna see it 100 times over. There was no vehicles here when I got here, so I really thought that was amazing. There could still be mountain bikers because some of them ride here. The hardcore ones literally ride from their house to get here. I set a live stream, so this is gonna be a video we save. We do a little zooming and nice footage. Nice, good footage that we got. And we'll look around with this. And then we'll go on the stream. Because once we hit that stream, the footage goes to shit. Alright guys, so I just met the main trail steward. I just had a long conversation with the main trail steward. I got all the history on everything and who does what here and when they cut what and blah blah blah. I now have this man's contact. I can literally ask him, hey, did you or your guy, a couple of guys, did you guys do this? Or what happened here? He was asking me if I know who's been cutting the grapevines. There's these giant vines in here, 50-year-old vines. So he's really big about trying to preserve as much as possible, which was really, really like big time. Good to know. Very comforting. I told him yesterday I seen somebody with a chainsaw down the other end, and he didn't tell me. He was fishing information out of me and asking me what I knew and this and that. And then at the end he says, "No, I'm a trail steward. I'm actually the main trail steward." I said, "Yeah, so you can find me. I'm the captain of climb. Blah 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 and this and that and just a mountain biking team and that thing and this so shit." All right. I'm just making stuff up. I really don't remember exactly what he said, but Mountain Bikers Anonymous. Apparently he rides this place every day. He's talking to me about the chiggers and telling me be careful. He gave me a huge pro tip on some promethazine socks or whatever they are. Like whatever the hell they're called. Maybe it's not promethazine, prometherol, some shit like that. But they're like long socks that have something similar to like DEET, right? It's one of the ingredients that go in the bug spray. And I guess it's good up to 70 washes. But in my mind, I'm thinking, why couldn't I just do that myself, right? Like, why can't I just, which is what I think I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna soak my own clothes. That's definitely a massive structure inside. So that's pretty much as far off every trail that you could get. Is that one in there? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Got some good news this morning. Now I wasted a lot of time out here, and this video is not gonna be as long as I wanted it to. It wasn't a waste of time. I've been looking for, I look for the trail stewards everywhere I go. See, if you guys can't see from here, right? So I just want to show you. So that structure I'm talking about is huge. It's a lot of down trees. It's a massive brush pile. And it starts about back there, through that gap. And then it goes, see, it keeps going, keeps going, keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. It's connected all the way back down there. So it covers a really large area. It's another one. You can hear that it's a rock getting tossed. You can hear it come, so you hear it come through the leaves. Let me explain. This is how I try to tell people. Listen to it to find if it was an acorn or if it was something more. Listen to it, because if it's an acorn, it'll only go through the leaves coming up and down, and it'll make a certain sound. Even grab a couple of rocks, right? And do it. Throw it up. See what it sounds like. And then take one and throw it through and see what it sounds like. Do it a few times. Get a few different ideas for it. Yes, the guy wrote up on me right away. He's like, anything special, anything in particular that you're filming? You photographing? I said, no, not really. A little bit of everything. And I know some people were open with that, and they talk to everyone about things, and I don't. I'm very picky. But then again, maybe that's the empath in me. Like, I kind of know. When I'm in person with people, I know who I'm supposed to be talking to and who I'm not. Sometimes I don't catch it right away. Sometimes it takes a minute for it to sink in and for me to say, oh, shit, something ain't right here. This is one of my favorite trails, but it's like the beginning of the hiking trails. So usually, I shouldn't say usually, sometimes it can be a little busy, but Yeah, yesterday I got covered in chiggers. It was really bad. What the hell is that right there? Looks like it might be a... You hear the knock now? There was like a clack to my left and then a knock as soon as I started filming this. It looks like it might be a small Sasquatch coming out of the tree. Or an elemental of some sort. Huh. Interesting. I mean, it could just be part of the tree that looks that way, you know? No, I can't say for sure. But you have all the signature signs right in front of me, right? You got the small structures here, like the bend, the tuck. Right back there is another one, huge bend and tuck. Everything is like all interconnecting into that direction. We're not gonna push it, but you see what I'm saying? Just look like for yourselves. That's a ground X, and then a bend and tuck under. Just because it's small doesn't make a difference. This is just as important, if not more important than anything. It's all, and then look, if you get closer, look at that. Look at that little tree right there. That little one. That's bent and tucked too. Pay attention to all these little intricate and, subtle things. Alright, and with that, I bid you adieu. I'm going to close on a pretty cool high note right there. Possible, visual. A lot of beautiful little structures happening. And then I'll see you live. I'm going to take some time solo, tap in, and then I'll see you guys live shortly. Well, you'll see this after the live, but whatever. You get it.